Two Unicoi County Sheriff's deputies lost their homes to flooding from Hurricane Helene, and since then they've seen an outpouring of support and donations. News Channel 11's Jayana Scurry talked with one of those deputies about the generosity he's been shown in this time of need.
Unicoi County Sheriff Deputy Corporal Jonathan Williams' life changed forever on September 27th.
I get a phone call from my captain saying, "Hey, Washington County Sheriff's Office just called, your cruiser's floating down the river."
Williams couldn't even reach his house that day because of the flooding. He eventually got back to his home and saw the damage.
The bottom was nothing but mud, sticks. There was logs from the logging company sticking through the bottom of my house. A sinkhole had started to develop a couple of days after that. The sinkhole had gotten bigger, and what technically was left of my house, about a quarter of it was in the sinkhole.
Williams was able to save many of his and his daughter's clothing, but the property is now deemed dangerous. Corporal Christopher Hampton also lost his home in the flooding, but since the flooding, donations have poured in for both deputies. Sheriffs from all over Tennessee, Jericho Shriners, and churches donated. Even Venor Middle School out of Monroe County held a penny war, raising nearly $4,000 for the deputies.
You know, everyone, my department, my sheriff, all the other outpouring that I've got, it really it catches you, you know, because you don't really know what you mean to some people until moments like this happen.
Even a full circle moment happened for Williams. A few months ago, he was sent out on a call where a man was going into cardiac arrest. The man lived, and his family started a GoFundMe for the deputy.
We were able to give him life. And they don't realize now, looking at it as I'm saying it, they don't realize that that family is giving us life now.
Williams appreciates the support during an emotional time.
You don't know how to tell a 4-year-old, you know, we don't have home. We don't have your bed no more. So it takes a lot out of you, emotionally, mentally.
Williams says everyone's generosity and kindness has helped him have a new outlook on being a human being.
I listened to a sermon by Pastor Stephen Furtick that said the next best thing was the sermon. That just goes on to, I lost my home, but I've met people that I never thought that I would meet. I have friends now that I never knew. As to not even 2 weeks ago, me and my children have a need for nothing, because we have the next best thing.
For News Channel 11, Jayana Scurry.